Okay. All right, 5 minute rule. I am gonna go ahead and do. Nobody shows up in 5 minutes. I end the live quickly. Man, wow, that one person popped up really quick. That's wild. Holy crap. Okay, who is this one person? Seriously, I hope it's not an enemy. The last thing I need is one of those right now. Shout out to the one person who gave me a like, by the way. I really appreciate that. Um, okay, while I am here, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lesson. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me add my questions. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Wonderful Life. How are you doing today? My holiday was I worked for half. I worked for half that day, and the other half I basically went sleeping. So it was. I appreciate you showing up. By the way, thanks again. Work is fairly intense, but I'm surviving for the most part. It's getting. I work outside, and it's getting hotter. So I. But other than that, it's actually not bad. You said you went sleeping? Yeah, I did. Like for yeah, my for the 4th of July, after I worked, I went to sleep. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just slept. Must be tough, but good that it's not bad. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's the plan. But how was your holiday? Pretty sure you had a lot to do. You know, I'm pretty sure you was on the road or something. I had a low key weekend. Played Pokeno. Uh, what's Pokeno? Like I want to believe that that's a typo, but with these new games that's coming out lately, you can never tell. But it is nice that you but it is nice that you had a really good holiday as well. I'll be like I said, I'll be watching your videos when I can. Sorry, I'll be watching your videos when I can, and seems like you seem like you. I always assume you're just on the go. It's a card game, old school, but it was my first time. As you do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I always wanted to get into card games. Never could. Never could. Gambled with the family. That's cool. That's nice. I broke even by second day playing. I didn't know that. I didn't think that was a gambling game, so I thought it was something different. But I'm glad you had a good time anyway. That's awesome. But hey, breaking even, that's always good. Break it even, you know what I'm saying? Nothing lost, nothing gained. Just just had fun. Sorry. Mm. Yeah, like but that's dope though. Like this is my first time hearing about Pokeno. I don't know how to pronounce that word, and I apologize. I'm in New York City for a summer, taking road trips and planning on my next long-term trip. Have you started back training? Yes, I have. I started back training. I do little updates about how training is going on my other channel. Try to keep that active. Pokino. Okay, okay. Like the letter I. Okay, got it. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, I am back training. It's a lot more. It's a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. It's definitely. Sorry, y'all. But I definitely it's definitely gotten a lot more. The classes have gotten bigger. So it's like what used to be like maybe 10 students when I was going, it's now like 20. So a lot of things kind of get lost in the shuffle. So we kind of have to like they're sort of jumpstarting everything a little bit. So I'm not gonna say lost in the shuffle, but it's just a case of they're sort of just jumpstarting everything a little bit. Like it used to be a lot slower, and now it isn't because it's like, well, we got to get these guys out of here as quickly as possible. It's a lot, but like I can do it. I can get back into it. I just haven't done it in a while, and I'm just sort of I'm readjusting, so to speak. Like it would be kind of ridiculous if I told you, yeah, man, I'm back in the training and everything's going well. It's like I never left. I'm like, I'm a G out here. I'm bad. Nah, I'm not. I am monstrously out of shape. So I got to get back in shape, so to speak. So that's the big thing. But everything else is actually pretty. Everything else is pretty fair. But yeah, like I said, I am back in training though, and I do appreciate you asking about that too. Two ads came without options to skip. Yeah, but I'm back in training, and it's I got updates on that on my other channel. If you decide if you want to check that out, if you want to check that out, I can link my other channel in here so you can like because I do my updates for training on there. Hold on, there you go. If you ever want to like get any updates about how I'm doing training wise. Oh man. Appreciate that. Thank you. I, you know, I, and I would love to see exactly how your next big. I would love to see how your next big trip goes. You have any idea where you're going to go to, or is this kind of like just spin the globe and stop at and go to where your finger lands kind of door deal? I'm sorry. Yeah, like I said, work be tiring me out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Work is fairly intense. Like I said, I work outside, and it's mostly like since it's getting hotter. Since it's getting hotter, you know what I'm saying. As you can obviously tell, I'm getting I'm getting a little darker. You know, so like I am. So it's like but it's also like really kind of. But it's also it wears me out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely an exercise course, so to speak. I don't It's training. I'm gonna focus on Asia, probably or Middle East. I have few more videos for Mexico, but because of protests, there's a little delay. You mean y'all still doing no kings over there? Are y'all still? Well, when you said protest, the first thing I thought was, sorry, never had to work outside for long weeks. Yeah, I saw the word protest, and the first thing I thought of was the No Kings protest, and I'm at protests in Mexico over tourism and prices. Not sure how my bill. Oh, okay, okay, I get that. Okay, wow, that's okay. King Joe Robinson. Hopefully, you get compensated well for that. You talking about me or her? By the way, I just noticed something, Joe Robinson. I noticed that like J Rob stopped showing up in here, and then you started showing up a little bit more. So now I'm a little, and so now I'm like, my brain is immediately always going, is this dude J Rob just using another account? I have a life, bro. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't, but like I attract a lot of haters for some weird reason, and your name and J Rob's name are like very, very, very simple, like very close to each other. So it just kind of, I can't be in here all the time. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying like he wasn't in here all the time either. He just like sporadically show up. So I don't know. I guess I'm a little. I don't know. It's just like it's weird because when he was here, you weren't, and now that he's apparently gone, you've been here, and I'm just like I don't know. Like I said, I just hope that you're not because the last thing I need is more trolls. But hey, you got a life. I respect it. Oh man. Also, since you guys are here, quick question. Okay. Oh wait, no, I can actually like post that as a Q&A. Give me a second. I haven't caught a stream in like 2 weeks. I get that. I don't know. Like I said, it's just I don't know. It's just something about that just kind of made me to be playful. I wonder who that was. God, man. All right, let's see. Hold on. Uh oh. In any case, I just had to ask to be sure. I don't know. It's just wild because I had to think about that. Alrighty. So, how was y'all force? There's three people up in here, only one like, and only two people talking. So one of these people is a troll, and two of these people don't like me too much, which is fair. I'm an unlikable guy, but I'm trying my best to change that. Okay. I'm also like I'm hemorrhaging subscribers. I don't know what it is. Maybe Peeps just was like, I don't like his shorts. I don't know. So earlier this week, I actually bought one of those Nasonex nose drainer things because I just got tired of being congested, and I used it. And I won't lie to y'all, man. The thing that came out of my nose was kind of a nightmare. It looked like an octopus made of phlegm, and I was just like, is this what giving birth feels like? Because I would never want to do that again. So, all right, but once again, though, feel free to ask questions. Feel free to talk to me. This is an interactive live. I'm looking down because I'm doing something. I'm obviously doing something on my phone, but I can still see y'all. So just Feel free to do whatever. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for you guys to interact, I'm going to do my lesson. Man, have you considered having a topic for your live, like your videos? People who don't catch the lives might feel more engaged. Maybe a continuation from a video. I always sort of one of the things I kind of wanted to do initially was because I wanted this to be like 100% interactive. Was I wanted people to suggest topics for me, and then I realized I'm not popular enough to like do that yet. And but I never really have like a like to have a topic. It just doesn't really feel like because it doesn't really feel like it feels like if I have a topic for my lives, I may as well just do a video instead. And since people don't really watch the videos anyway, it just I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, it is a good idea though. But I just never really considered it. But I mean, I like to think that that's kind of what my Q&A is. Because have you watched the new Jurassic World movie? I have not. A topic just to facilitate interactive combo is what I mean. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I never thought of it that way. I should probably, but I don't know. What would you what is a topic that you would suggest? No, I haven't seen a Jurassic World movie. Fun fact: I actually knew an extra from the last Jurassic World movie. He was kind of, but he's trying to be an actor. He lives in I think he lived in California for a little bit before I think he either moved back to Louisiana or he moved to another place. But I do know that he was like trying to do the acting thing over there, and he was an extra in he was an extra in a Jurassic World movie. He was like the guy who apparently fell before he was a guy who fell into the Velociraptor thing. What is the niche every channel? I don't have one. My channel is just basically me just yapping. That's the whole point of my channel. Like it was just basically like my viewpoints and my and just basically just me but like my whole thing is that like I never really expected my channel to actually like blow up like it did because if anybody has ever actually followed my channel before, I think I commented on one of your other videos. Don't remember the topic, but I remember thinking it would be good for a lot of discussion. Oh, let's see. I can actually check that. Give me a second. Was it like one of my recent videos? Wow, a lot of people who's not subscribed to me. A lot of people who is not subscribed to me who be commenting my videos, which is cool. But like, dang. Hello, Miss Christie. How you doing today? I can't find your comment, by the way. I'm not sure specifically which one you're referring to. But yeah, like my channel was just me just talking, bro. Like I feel like that's what YouTube used to be back in the day, and I was initially what my channel was supposed to be was me gaming and like doing a whole bunch of like hyper like ridiculously over edited videos. But then my editing software crashed, and it was really hard for me to like lock down on a video game system because I have a PS4, but it's dead. By the way, how's your fourth, Miss Christie? Was it good? Um, but yeah, I had a PS4 and it crashed out on me. And so I've been trying to invest in getting another gaming system so I could go back to trying to stream again. And the problem is that like that's a bit of a challenge because money is not flowing like it should be right now. And it one of the big reasons why I actually kind of want to do the whole YouTube thing is because once I realized, holy crap, you can make money on YouTube. I'm trying to like get some genuine views up in here. But I realized that like a lot of people who go viral on YouTube are usually like a lot of people who usually watch like YouTube videos. They're usually like into drama or like laughing at people or something of that nature. And since I'm not famous enough to have drama, and I'm not hilarious enough to laugh at, I realized I sealed my fate. You know, I sealed my fate as just being some dude online, which I don't mind, but like it is kind of annoying when like people like pop up on my channel just to tell me probably need a change of environment, like vlogging and talking. I don't know what that means. Like my whole thing is that like I know I'm not gonna ever be viral. I know that I'm not gonna ever be successful on YouTube. I just am on YouTube because for me it's kind of like just sort of like a progression thing. Like it's something that I can watch like because I'll sometimes watch my old videos and be like, oh, everyone is just some dude or girl online. Yeah, but it's like I'm not important. Like I know I'm not gonna become successful on this thing. I just make my videos because I I make my videos mostly for me. Like if anybody else wants to join, like if anybody else wants to come along for the ride, by all means. But like if not, no big deal. Like like really looking I'm not really looking for an audience, but I'm glad to have one because like I know in the grand scheme of things I don't matter, and the content that I make won't really is not really groundbreaking. Like people just look at me and go, "Oh, he's just some dork, whatever." And I'm just like, okay. But it's like I genuinely one thing I kind of don't understand though is that like there's a lot of people that's on YouTube who don't do anything, which is kind of disappoints me a little bit because like I always say this, everybody's story is interesting. My leg is killing me, so I'm about to lay down. But like I feel like everybody's story is like genuinely interesting, and it's kind of like I don't understand why people don't just like make content themselves because it's like because a lot of people like to hide online, which I just think is weird. Because it's like, bro, like, why are you online and hiding from people? It's like the only people. There's one thing I've learned is to never trust anybody who has too many secrets because they're always racist or something. They're always like racist or they're like evil or something. And I'm just like, I just don't trust those people. Everyone doesn't have the passion for content. That part I understand, but it's like, but that part I understand, but it's like I think but a lot of people who usually do be on YouTube who doesn't have the passion for content, they're always just out to sort of make people who are already successful more successful, and that part always sort of like disappoints me a little bit because it's like I go like for example, there's always going to be YouTubers who's going to have like more than 1 million or 2 million subscribers and stuff like that, and people who don't make content at all will always flock to that kind of content, and they'd be like, oh well, your videos don't make this high numbers because you're not like these people who do the 2 million, 3 million subscriber type content. To which I'm like, I'm just like I'm not. It's like if I wanted to make 1 million, 2 million subscribers for content, I'll be trying to do the stuff that those guys do. But I don't have all that. I'm just some dude online. It's like, oh, you gotta in order for you to get it, you gotta be like success. You have to do successful stuff like what these guys are doing and do these things and do this. I'm like, nah, man. I'm just gonna do what I want. If I don't become successful, no big. I don't care. It's like, if there's one thing I've learned is that like the best way to become successful in America is to either be rich, successful, attractive, or smart. And I got none of those things. I'm just here. By the way, I apologize if I sound weird. Like I said, I was congested earlier, and I've been just trying to kind of get back. I've been trying to like just sort of get back unsick, so to speak. So if it sounds like that in my voice, yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that like I know I'm not going to become successful on YouTube. I'm a black dude. I'm physically unattractive. I'm not rich. I can't really edit my content like that. You know, like I'm like people don't like me online. I'll say that. But like I like me. And I think that matters. I think that matters more than anything else. Like if nobody else is gonna watch my stuff, I know for a fact that I will. I like to be able to look back at my stuff and go, "Oh yeah, I did say that." And if nobody else does, oh well. Like I said, came for a good time, not a long time. Hope the rest of your weekend is a okay, and I hope yours is as well. Like I can't wait to see your next video. I can't wait to see your next video. I know I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, great! Somebody popped up to hate. That's great. Wonderful. That's so weird. Like RC, I love this game. Wow, this dude is. I swear, every single time we come up in here, you make another champ. You change your name up. Somebody popped up so they can say that. Oh, they came over here to hate, which is weird. Which is weird. That's a weird thing. Wow, you're making numbers, man. This has been my name for 2 weeks. Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't. Like I said, it was something else a little while ago. Last time I saw you, but hey, that's dope. I wonder who this random person is who just popped up to be like, I came over here to hate you. I bet you is that like I don't know what it is, man. There's people hyper focused on just trying to like just make things just be as annoying as possible. Oh wow, I lost this game. Okay. Speaking of loving games, I'm playing a game right now on my phone and I am losing badly. It's weird. I'm garnering any views because I've been in a slump of depression and despair. It was in a mood to stream for 5 days. I don't know, man. It's just a, like all I know is that your most recent stuff has been like racking up some views. I've been looking, man, and it's not bad. You and yeah, speaking of depression, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, man. I'm just as bummed out as you are. But hey, we overcome it. What's got you down though, man? You all good over there? What is this? Man, I hate it when I get notifications on Discord because it's never anything directed towards me. It's always an everyone tag, which is nice because I like to be included, but it's like it's not directly towards me. I know two people who took themselves out. So that shake me up. Okay, I understand that. Yeah. Are you feeling okay though? Like, is everything okay where you are? I mean, I should. I kind of like. I have personal experience with that myself. You know, I've been there 4 times. Not my proudest moments. One personal, the other person was someone who molded my young life musically. Okay, yeah, like like I said, depression is a life ender for sure. But it's only if it's like not handled correctly. Because I'm convinced that everybody's depressed. Everybody just has a really different approach to it. Like I had like my approach to depression is pretty simple. It's like I just sort of accept it as is. But like that's just me. I don't know what anybody else does. Okay, I got two people up in here. That's dope. No clue who have you tried financing a game console? When I have the money to do so, probably. Right now, it's not necessarily it's not necessarily a case of like doing something like that as much as just like I have to have actual money. Like I pay bills, so like can't really do much. Seriously, I need to know who's that person who popped up to just say to hate. Like I don't understand that. Wow, so that's crazy. So there's 4 people. So there's 2 people who popped up to. There's 2 people who are on my live to hate me. That doesn't make any sense. I have to remember I can't hit everyone. I can't help everyone mentally. Yeah, I get that. That's so weird though. Like there's 2 people who just popped who is on here because they want to hate me. That doesn't make any sense. It's like imagine hating somebody you don't know on the internet for no reason. These people are cops, man. These people are police officers. Ah, man. Um, I mean, by the way, what's would you guys, you know, are you would you stream video games, King Joe Robinson? Because if you do, I could like let people know about your channel. Yeah, man, that's so wild, bro. That is ridiculous. 3, 4, 5. Who is hello, brother at the movies? Who are you? And I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it like that, but like, I mean, are you doing anything with your channel, King Joe? Or are you just sort of like you just sort of like laying back and chilling? Seriously, who are these two people that like popped up on my live just to be like, I hate you? I don't understand it. It's such a weird thing. This is my other account. Oh, your RC. Okay. Thanks for popping up using your other account. I appreciate that. All right, that's different. All right. Whew. I really should talk about movies more, but I don't. I get that. I get that. Uh, is there? I mean, you got a lot to choose from for sure. I mean, I do, but it's infrequently. Yeah, I get that, man. Like you do have. I mean, like you have a lot of places where you can go to. That's for sure. Ah, man. But yeah, like I said, like, what movies do you want to talk about? This is wild, man. I cannot believe this. This is just like I don't know. Like I said, my poll is really just sort of annoying me a little bit. Like two people. Like I'm trying my best to sort of get over that, but it's just annoying because it's like I don't even know. I don't know who these people are, and I don't know why they're doing that. It's like I think that's the worst part is like I think the part that really kind of annoys me is that I don't know who these people are. So it's like it's just two strangers who don't like me and really want me to know that. Because apparently that's what they thought that I needed to see. It just bums me out, man. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna assume that the one person that is in this live is currently just me. So I'll give myself a few more minutes. If nobody says anything, we'll just end it here because I'm kind of in a bummed out mood now because of how unfair that is. It's just like I don't get it. Like being disliked is a weird feeling because on one hand it's America, so you have to kind of get used to being disliked. But it's just like, I don't know what I did, and I don't know what I did. I don't know who these people are, and it's like I understand that I'm an unlikable person, but it's like God dog, bro, what did I do to you? It's like that. It's kind of like in that movie when Will Smith was a fish. Do your wrestling school offer open hours where you can go practice freely? No, I can't just walk up in there and just do stuff on my own. Like you have to be a part of the roster for that. Also, I gotta know, how did you find my channel anyway? Like, if you don't mind me asking. Shoot. Oh well. Because I actually would like to. Actually, I would like to kind of like do like random training stuff over at the facility. But like, you can't just do that on your own. You have to like, they have to be okay with you doing that. And my whole thing is that like, I would love to do it, but I also know that like, if I do it, a couple of fake fans are gonna pop up and be like, "You're doing this wrong. Do it this way. Do it that way." Like, try to make it seem like, try to make it seem like they're like more than fans, and it's like, no, 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 you're just a fan. Please stop trying to tell me what to do. Like, you've been doing this before. No, but yeah, no, shoot, I ain't gonna lie to you, I am tired. I'm also a little tired too, but I do appreciate like for the three people who showed up to not hate. I'm still gonna be forever questioning the two people who decided to come over here to hate, which is weird. It's like, I understand it's the internet, so I was like, yeah, trolling is a big thing on the internet. Yeah, but you know what else is a big thing on the internet? Everything. But all right, but you guys are clearly busy, and I get that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this live short because I am very tired, and we'll talk again later. Love, peace, and happiness to every single one of y'all out there. Remember to always spread love and peace. If you can't spread that, then spread nothing at all, because the last thing we need is more bullies in the world. And oh my goodness, yeah. I'm gonna have to cut that. I'm gonna even have to cut the closer short because I am sleepy. All right, we'll talk later. Love and peace. And to the two people who decide like want to pop up to hate, just know just know you don't have to watch. I'm just saying. But I'm not gonna talk mostly about them. I'm going to talk to the people who did show up. Thanks again for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe for more or something. And we'll talk again later. Y'all be cool.